Hey, what's up? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's healthy during this pandemic we're having here. Please, everyone, make sure to, use all your proper PPE. Clean cars, sanitize them before you touch them, all that good stuff. So, I did a video, a nice little production value video the other day on using the Autel, adding it to your AutoAuth account I love this rolly chair. It's so fun. Using your AutoAuth account and adding your Autel, which they're still in beta, so they're having issues with that working still. They're getting it all rolled out. But it's still good to go ahead and register your tools. So, I thought I'd make a video using the Snap-on on how to do that. So, let me flip this around here. Alright. And again, this is not like my normal higher production value edited videos. We're just kind of doing this live. I got a few minutes today, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So you go to autoauth.com, AUTOAUTH.com. It should take you to webapp.autoauth.com. If you don't have an account, I went over the whole process on the last video on the Autel one, but you would click register, register an account, register your shop. Hey, Jeremiah. You'd register your shop, then you can create a login. So once we've got a login here, we can log on. Brings up your shop and your status and if it's active or not. So now I'm going to go to Manage Tools. Right here there's an Add Tool function. You can see I've got my MS908 MaxiSys tool. We're going to click Add Tool. Manufacturer. We're going to scroll down to Snap-on. Go to Tool Model, select All Models. Hey Blake! And then there's this serial number option. So, how do we get our serial number off of our Snap-on? Well, we go to System Settings. Now this is a Veris Edge, so I don't know how different it is on the other stuff. We're going to go up here to Get Connected. And then I don't know if I'm supposed to show you guys this or not, so one of you guys could probably go back and see that. But anyways, up here at the top, there's a serial number, and then there's like a PIN code and an activation code. I don't know if I'm supposed to share any of that information off this tool. I have no idea. So we're just gonna, as I laze the screen with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and type that in real quick. Sorry, I'm not showing you anything. I guess I could show. I don't see why it would matter. I say that and I'm gonna find out my subscription or something gets stolen, but so this is what I'm typing in. I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. If it happens, it happens. Add tool. And then it says tool added. Close. And then I can go back over to shop tools. And there we go. We have my other, I don't know stuff. I could be totally leading you guys in the wrong direction because there are other instructions on my tool. But I'm kind of learning this stuff on the fly because in case no one caught on, I've never had a Snap-on tool. Ever. And I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I have one sitting here. And I'm not borrowing it. I actually bought this tool. I bought this tool because I get a lot of emails from you guys on the website. Coming to work in Oklahoma. I get a lot of questions off the training website.com. I do live training all the tools that you asked me. I hate for this to turn into a video about why I feel about Snap-on, but I covered the subject, so there's no clickbait on this. I actually covered the subject. So my deal with Snap-on is that Snap-on does 95% of what 90% of the technicians out there need, or maybe a better way to say 90% of what 90% technicians need done. So unfortunately, I do programming, keys, calibration, ADAS, that kind of stuff, and I work on new cars, a lot of new cars, and some older cars. Because of that, because I'm the one that shops call when I can get it done, that means they've probably already tried a Snap-on and it doesn't do it, or they don't know how to do it with the Snap-on. So, because of that, I have a lot of the other stuff. I have a lot of Autel, Launch, AutoLogic, for aftermarket tools, that's about what I've got. A few variations of those tools. I have a couple Launches, a couple Autels. I have one AutoLogic. So with those, they cover everything Snap-on does plus some. Now, Snap-on does great for graphing. I can admit that from the very beginning, Snap-on has the best data graphing that there is. I'm not a fan of the scope because I have a Pico scope. So by the time I break the scope out, having the Pico is really nice. But a lot of you guys on the training website who are paying for training have Snap-on tools and don't have a Pico and don't have an AutoLogic, and some of you might have an Autel, some of you might have a Launch. So you're really wanting to see other training with tools that you have. So I present to you my Edge that I purchased. Let me get out of here real quick. So I'm still learning to use this a little bit, but I purchased this. I got a really good deal on it. Had 20.2 added to it. I mean, I got this for sub $25 a week, rather inexpensive, because you know, they have the Apollo, the Triton, and the Zeus now. So this is kind of an out-of-date tool, at least the hardware. I say that it actually shares a lot with the Zeus, I guess. But if you look, this is the entire vehicle history of this tool. That's all it's ever been hooked up to. It's in demonstration mode. Oh, come on, focus. Why? This is a new phone, is the bad part. This new phone has the same focusing problem my last phone had. So, it must be some setting with YouTube, I'm telling you, because it doesn't happen with the camera, it just happens on YouTube. So, January 11th, 2019, they hooked up to a car. The history on this thing was, because it went all the way till the 22nd, oh my god, come on. When the 11th they used it, the 22nd it got repoed. So that was kind of the story on this tool. It's brand new looking, so I'm happy with it. I already have the Snap-on buyer's remorse because I've hooked it up to a couple cars and I'm not pleased with bi-directional controls and special functions. But what I really got it for was the oscilloscope. So of course this is a Veris Edge, so it does have the 4-channel oscilloscope. So that is my plan, to add some training to the website using the Snap-on oscilloscope. Now, I do not have a ton of experience. Honestly, I have probably under an hour of time hands-on with a Snap-on oscilloscope. Luckily, voltage over time is the same no matter how you look at it. Just the settings are different, buttonology is different, limitations, got to deal with some of the aliasing issues, speed issues, the internal attenuation's nice. I mean, I know quite a bit about the Snap-on scope, but don't have a lot of seat time with it. So, we're doing a lot of seat time with it pretty soon, and you guys should start seeing some more videos using that, because I know so many people ask me about that. They say, why do you keep using all these OE tools and aftermarket tools none of us have? Well, it's because I have to have those. I know they're expensive. Everyone can run out and spend $3,000 plus, you know, on an Autel tool. But it's really easy to walk onto a tool truck and give them $40 a week and walk out with a scan tool. I get that. I understand that. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to end this video and start another one because I have something else to talk about, and I don't want it all to be jumbled together. But we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. There it is for the Snap-on if you want some training on diagnostic module programming and that kind of stuff that doesn't really use a Snap-on. Check www.training.com. We'll see you next time.